Hello, I am Angel Deluca. I am 31 years old. I am a cam model and an inactive porn star. I've been in the industry for almost 10 years now. In July, it will be my 10-year mark. I am a natural 34 4D. I'm a Cancer, borderline Leo, only one day off. Um, Favorite things to do would be hang out, relax, watch movies, hang with friends, and even make new friends. And let's see, favorite thing in my closet would just be all of my dresses. I absolutely, as you can see, I absolutely love dresses. They just cling right, they show the right curves, they do the job right. When did I first decide to become a model? It was back in 2009 in July. My neighbors wanted to swing with me and my wife, and we weren't into them. We were at the time definitely into exploring our sexualities with others, but we just weren't into them. So they had offered, hey, you should go on to this campsite. So we did and ended up absolutely loving it and have been a cam model since. What do I like most about being a model? The fact that I get to meet all kinds of people from all around the world, all different types of people. I've made amazing new friends, amazing fans, people who love and support me for who I am and who I choose to be and what I represent. So I feel like my favorite thing is just the acceptance from everyone that I've gotten to know so well. What's the best experience that I've ever had while at work? Probably would be hitting every single one of my goals that I've placed and then some. Feeling the love and the support from people, even though my goals are hit, even though I'm just relaxing and hanging out now, but people are still showing me love. Would be my last camiversary, my 5-year actually, I should say. So 5 years ago, we had hit an amazing goal. Everything was just so amazing that day. There was so much love, so much support, and I just was overwhelmed with the absolute feeling of appreciation from everyone that day. It was so amazing. So hopefully we'll have another amazing 10-year. So we'll see. We'll see, right? Okay. Worst experience I've ever had on cam would be when I very first started about 10 years ago. No, about 9 years ago. I used to be a lot bigger. When I very first started, I was about a size 22. And I got a lot of fat shaming, body shaming, lots of hate talk. Lots of just negative people coming in and saying that I wasn't worth it, that I shouldn't be doing this because I'm too fat for it, or whatever their reasonings were. So, I learned from that though, and I grew thick skin and I grew up from it, and I am who I am today because of it. I'm not saying it, was acceptable, but you have to have a thick skin in this adult industry because a lot of people don't like you, but a lot of people do. Can't please everyone. So you have your really bad days of people just putting you down because they're sad. So it's not really just one worse experience. It's an overall, it just really depends on the day and what kind of people come into my room on that day. Most of the time it's good though. Who's my favorite professional athlete and why? I don't have one because I'm not really into sports of really any kind. So I couldn't even really say who I thought was attractive because I don't know names. I don't watch sports at all. I'm not much of a TV person really, so I would have to say I'm going to pass on that. I don't have one. My favorite actor and why? I wouldn't specifically say that I have a favorite actor. I have an overall appreciation of handful of them. I wouldn't say they were my favorites. I absolutely love The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, because, well, he's a really great actor. In all of his movies, he can play from being silly to being serious to just, he can play lots of different roles, and he does it well. He's definitely up there. Maybe even Kevin Hart as well would be up there because he's absolutely hilarious. Makes me laugh in everything he does, and I love comedy. So, I mean, I don't really, as I've gotten older, I don't really have favorites anymore. So, okay, so my favorite actress. I definitely would say that I absolutely love oh man, that's actually a hard one because I really I don't really have a favorite one of an actress either. I mean, I love the woman who plays Wonder Woman. I can't think of her name right now. But aside from that, I don't really have a favorite female actresses either. I don't even really have ones that I can name. So, sorry. I'm not. I love movies. I absolutely love all kinds of movies. So, I watch all kinds of different things with different actresses and actors, and I've watched hundreds of movies, even probably thousands. So I can't really just pick out that one specific person, that one specific lady. That just doesn't call to me. I don't have one. Okay. What's my favorite, is my favorite singer or musical artist and why? I absolutely love all types of music and musical artists and bands. I listen to everything from alternative to classical to instrumental. So once again with the favorites, I'm not much of a favorite person anymore. I listen to a wide range of everything. It just really depends on my mood, on who I choose to listen to and what I'm choosing to listen to. The only music I would say I probably don't really listen to would be like country for the most part. I like listen to it every once in a while when it pops on and it's just playing. But for the most part, I prefer to just base my music choices and who I'm listening to off of my mood, what I'm like, what I want my mood to be. So it just all really depends. I really love all genres of music and all the singers and artists and bands that put the music together. So everyone, does that count? Okay, if I could be a superheroine, or when it comes to cosplay, if I could dress up as a comic book character, who would I be dressed up as? That one is super simple. I would combine myself as Wonder Woman, for sure, because she's absolutely amazing, and a little bit of a dark side from Dark Phoenix from X-Men. Yeah, I know you said superheroine, but those two right there, hands down, would be my choice to be a superheroine of how to be amazing at it. I think those two are very strong figures that represent being independent as a woman and is very strong and very, oh, I don't need a man to rescue me. So I just feel like those two right there would be an amazing combination to be as. That'd be pretty cool, actually. So as far as the hashtag Time's Up, hashtag Me Too movement, of course, as a woman, I totally empower every other woman out there to stand up for herself and to never, ever, ever be afraid to say no or to ever step up and say something because it might hurt someone else's job, or you know what? Stand up, have respect for yourself, and just, be who you are, and it's okay. It's not okay to be harassed because you're a woman. It's not okay for a man to push you around because you're a woman. We're all equal. We're all human beings, regardless of our sex, our race, our color. It doesn't matter. We're all the same. You cut us, we all bleed red. It's that simple. We are human beings with feelings. And also, same goes for you guys. I know it happens to you as well too. So stand up, have respect for yourself, and never ever be afraid to tell them no. And never ever be afraid to speak up against the harassment, because it can never change if you keep silent. So that's my opinion on that. What type of projects do I have coming up? Actually, I have been branching off into the cannabis industry more. I am a very hardcore cannabis entrepreneur, advocate, user. I smoke medical marijuana for numerous reasons, just to name a few. My insomnia, anxiety, so I can eat food. So I've been branching off more into it and starting a brand to bring more awareness to the benefits of marijuana and how important it is to educate yourself about something before you judge it. Because medical marijuana was the very first medicine ever. And somewhere down the line, don't know where it got confused as no longer being a medicine. But just because you see certain stereotypes of what people would consider stoners, not all of us are like that. Some of us are extremely successful, well-maintained, have lives, kids, houses, and just like anybody else that doesn't smoke, responsibilities. So I get by just fine. So I've been more trying to bring awareness to what marijuana can do for everybody. So those are definitely projects that I've been working on and I'm very passionate about. So there's that. And, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, definitely. But definitely have been enjoying it so very much, to have met the people that I've met, to have learned even more about marijuana and the benefits of it. So it's been a lot of fun because of just the new people I'm meeting and getting to follow and getting to learn more and getting educated even more. So lots of fun. Okay, what new gigs or projects are in the works for me? Well, to be honest, I am retiring as a porn star. So I'm going to be more focused on my own company, my own projects of my own, to be producing my own videos for my own company and making myself that money, versus working for companies that kind of have to make me not be who I am in order for me to fit into their categories and their videos. So I'm going to no longer do that and move forward with more projects for that focus on me as a individual, and for those of you that are huge fans of mine, to focus more on me. So it makes more sense this way, because I'm tired of making everybody else money. I'm pretty sure everyone can understand that and relate to that. So, I figured I am technically my own boss already. I do everything else on my own. So I don't need help to do this. So I figured I would do it all on my own. I have my platform. I have everything I need. And I get to move forward with that. And hopefully that will go well. And that will be a new step for me instead of working for major companies. So that'll be different. Fun, but different. My short-term and long-term goals in my industry. Short-term was to, honestly, just like anyone else coming into this industry, was to make money. But my long-term now is to, of course, still continue to make money from this, but to make it so that I can open my own company, work better, make different hours for myself, focus on making it so that the industry is more focused on talent and what we actually want and what members and fans want, versus, oh, well, the company says this is what it is and this and this. So my long term is to be able to eventually open up my own company and have it be talent run, so that other talent feel comfortable and we know exactly how it'll go and what it'll be about, because we're a lot alike, all of us talent. We all want one thing, respect and a nice paycheck. If I could go back 10, 15, or 25 years ago, knowing what I know now, what advice would I give my younger self? I would give my younger self the advice of don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and say no. Because back then I was just so easily pushed over and so overly nice and just so naive. Would have been nice to have had the knowledge I have now to have back then when I needed it. Could have used me back then. Where was I? Don't know. But I would definitely just, all of it, all that knowledge I have now, of the patience that I've gained, of being able to have respect for myself, and saying no doesn't mean that I don't respect somebody else, and, you know, and that it doesn't mean that I don't love them or I don't like them if I say no to them, or I've learned to just, it's okay to say no and to have respect for myself, and to definitely always just have respect for everybody. Respect goes a very, very long way. Very long way. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for listening. Follow me on Instagram at angelic_stoner, on Twitter at Angel Deluca, and check out my websites iloveangeldeluca.com and angelicstoner.com. Once again, guys, I'm Angel Deluca, and you're watching Wannabe TV. Peace.